Hey guys, welcome back. We're back here in House Flipper, and we are in the safety of the bathroom that we completed last time. I'm feeling pretty confident with what happened in here. So let's come out and should we do the next room or should we work outside more? I don't know if I'm ready to work outside yet. Let's do the next room. Let's do this little room right here. It seems doable. We're going to use some paint. We're going to have some carpet, wood, and brick. All right. Let's paint first. Okay, looks like just the ceiling is going to get painted in here. That's absolutely fine by me. All right, so let's get this all nice and painted. Okay, grab some more paint just so we hopefully don't run out. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Get all the way down, all the way across, and we'll start to come back. Did I get all the way into that corner? I'm not sure if I did. I feel like I did, but really, who knows? Okay, I did. That's good. All right. Oh, wrong way again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. So that is the painting done. Now, what are we looking at here? So I feel like the carpet... Oh, gosh, we need to sell these stairs. And the other thing it wants me to sell is a photo board, which we're going to keep for right now. Okay. So I think the carpet goes on the floor. That would make the most sense to me. So let's just get that on down here. All right, all the way over. Get through that little corner. I hope that didn't mess up inside the bathroom. Oh gosh, it did a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's fix it. Let's grab this. Let's just do right there, and then that is all fixed up. Okay. What else are we doing in here? Okay. So I feel like the brick goes on the outside wall. That would make sense. I believe this is also an outside wall, so we'll do that in brick as well. Okay, wasn't trying to go that way, but thank you for being an overachiever, game. Alright. And then if we do the other walls in this wood panel... That looks like it's supposed to be on a floor. Where's the vision board? We need to peek. Okay. Oh, the carpet goes on the wall. Okay. Really wasn't expecting that. Okay, well then let's put this along the floor like it's supposed to be. I was not expecting to put carpet on the wall, but that's okay. That is fine. We can do that. So along this wall. Did they just do it along the, yeah, they just did it along the side walls. Okay, so they did have the same of trot. Same of trot. I was trying to say train of thought. Same train of thought that the exterior walls should be brick. We're going to have to buy some more carpet. Because I used it all on the floor, foolishly. Because, you know, carpet typically goes on the floor. But it does look nice on the wall, I must say. Okay, missed a stripe. Okay, what have we missed? Probably under this. Yep, right there. Okay, let's get the brick right there. Okay, surfaces are done. Windows. Oh gosh, we put this directly in the way. Okay, windows, one right there. One right there. That looks fine. Do we want the bed under the windows or over here? I kind of feel like we want it over here. And I could be wrong. Is that about even? That looks about even. And let's put this right over top. Like, gosh. Right there? I wish we could get this actually even. That looks off. That looks less off. We're going to go with that. Okay. So we've also got a desk. Let's put that. What else do we have? Just that's about it. Okay. So let's put the desk under the window. I think that would be quite nice. And we'll move this again, because I feel like this painting is meant to go here. That seems right. We'll put, maybe we should put in the rest of the furniture before we decide what we're doing there. Okay, so one of those can go there. One can go there. That looks incredibly awkward. I kind of hate that. Let's put this over here. And what if we put these over here? Would that look okay? That looks great. Love that. Love this over here. We'll scoot it over a little. Okay, and then the desk chair. 2 nightstands. Okay, thank goodness they do actually fit. I was a little concerned that they were not going to fit. They do show how not centered that bed is, but that's the best I can do with that, okay? Let's get that turned on. We've got 2 table lamps. Going to put those on the side tables. That makes sense. A floor lamp. Light switch. I know where that goes. Where the heck would I put a floor lamp? Maybe just in the corner, and then we can put this on the other side so there's not like all the light on one side. I don't know. What else? We have a rug. Okay, it's a large rug. That's fine. Just trying to center it under the bed here. Okay, that feels good. Radiator can go right there. I think that's fine. Laptop on the desk. Don't know if it's the right way around, but they'll sort it out. And then what do we have? Oh, we do have a ceiling lamp. Alrighty. I feel like it should go this way. And kind of be centered there. Okay, that feels pretty good. I like that. What am I doing with this? What did you want me to do with this? I don't even see it in the pictures. So, do you guys see it in the pictures? I genuinely do not. Okay. Okay. So, what if we did it like on this wall? Would that look incredibly strange? No, it's not terrible. I don't know why it exists, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. We can go with that. We'll put the box up here. Just trying to get it up there. There we go. A couple of weights. Those can go up here. It feels like a bit of a hazard to keep them up that high, but I don't know where else to put them. We'll also put the basketball up here. A board game can also not fit up there. Okay, a board game can go in here. No. Nope, doesn't fit. We'll just... Can we tuck it under the desk? Yes. Okay, we'll just tuck that right there. Binoculars. I don't know why they're using binoculars. We'll put this on the wall over here. A duffel bag. That's a big old duffel bag. Okay, it does fit there. We'll just tuck it right there. And then a nice little potted plant right here. And then we've got a figurine. They show having like a shelf over the bed, and I've not been given a shelf. So we'll put him right there. Yeah, not entirely sure what to do with that. I was not given a shelf. Maybe it's outside. We'll sell that because we know we did this room correctly. Let's go look in that little shed and see if there's a shelf in it. Oh, we have to open the door to go out. Let's see. Is there a shelf in here? There is a shelf in here. Okay. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it down there. That'll be fine. We'll just run on down. And we already kind of put things over top of that, so we'll just put it right there. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So that looks good. I like that. What are we doing in here? We've got some paint. We've got some brick. We've got some wood. We've got some wallpaper. Okay. We learned in the last room that this goes on the floor. Okay, we do actually want a door here. That does make sense. Do we want the wallpaper out here? Okay, we don't want the wallpaper out here. We want the wallpaper in here. We also want the same floor and the same yellow paint. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's paint these walls here. We'll paint that. We'll crouch down and paint this. Don't know why it doesn't want us to go all the way over, but we are going to. Okay, that's fine. If it messes up something in the future, we will sort it out as that time comes. Also not sure why they don't want to paint this little square, but we're going to. Okay, and then they want to paint this. We're going to go ahead and paint this because I think it would look nicer, and that because I think it would look nicer. Okay. And then the wallpaper is going to go over here. We're also going to put the wallpaper here because there's nothing here and that looks ridiculous. So, going to just throw that there. It's fine. Then we can sell that. Grab the wood floor. Get that going through all of this. Let's go ahead and try to get back there as far as we can. Okay, that looks good. We can uncrouch. We want a washer. I'm not in the room anymore. A dryer. Okay, maybe we should stack these. Maybe we should stack these. Can I stack these? Okay, that does feel better. Let's stack them. Because then the vacuum can go here. Light switch can go right here. Wall lamp, not going to be a great source of light. We'll just put it right up there. That's fine. And a laundry basket, which we can just put... let's actually move the vacuum cleaner over if we can, and we'll just tuck the laundry basket right there. Okay, that feels pretty good. I like that. Don't love this. Okay, so we are going to paint that. Okay, so we can close that room off, and let's go ahead and get the floor going out here. Oh, wait. Wait. Can't I... Can't I get that to fill in? I remember you guys telling me that. That's stair railing. How do I get it to fill in? Open B, closed? Closed. Look, guys. Look at that. Okay, we can paint that. Alright, that filled in the weird wall gap. Love that. Okay. That makes me feel better. Okay, let's continue with the floor. I got a little sidetracked with the stairs, I'll admit. It was worth it. It looks better now. There we go. And I guess we want the brick on this wall. Sure. It's not brick on the other side, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then they want this. Okay, and then they want paint on literally everything else, it looks like. Alright, so let's do that, and this, and up this whole thing, and around the door. The whole ceiling's going to be the same color as the wall, and I think that's fine. It's a nice color. Oh, weird angles there. Okay. Let's just keep painting the ceiling. We'll get that finished up. Go all the way down, come back around. That's looking good. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay. Need to grab a little bit more here. Oh, autosave lag. Okay, got that. Grab some more paint. Let's get this whole wall done. It's just one less thing to worry about. Alright, all the way around. There we go. Grab some more paint just so we don't run out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go up and all the way over. Okay, out of paint. It's fine. It's fine. We got some more. We still had some left. Let's come down a smidge and run all the way over. And back. Okay. We're almost out of paint, so hopefully this is enough to get this finished up. I'm not actually sure that it is. But, okay, it looks like it may have been. It's gonna be close. Okay. Okay, we did it. So we're gonna delete that, that, and that. Alright, 6 windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I wonder if this was to fix under here. No, these are very small. What am I doing with those? Where's the board? Can I cheat and look at that? I have no idea where they would want those to be. I like this setup though. Oh, they did not stack the washer dryer, but we did. And I'm okay with it. I think it looks pretty darn good. So where did they put the desk? Right here. Okay. And then they put the keyboard on top of that. Okay. Rug in this corner. Alright, drum set also in this corner. Okay, with the little stool, I think. I'm not sure that that's supposed to go here, but that feels right. Let's center that a little bit better. There we go. Let's move this over so we can see what the heck we're doing. We do have a ceiling lamp down here. Okay. A light switch. We'll just put that, I don't, like right here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll put this, how close can we put it? Not very, but that feels fine. Okay, and then a guitar goes on the wall. And then we've got 2 carpets. Okay. Oh, so they want those to be like sound panels. That makes sense. Let's move this out of the way for a second. And get these pictures up. Alright, that looks pretty good. I like that. Okay. And then these are supposed to go like that. And then the same over here. So this same height. And then we'll just bring that over a little bit as well. Okay, and then these, I think, are supposed to go on top of that. I think. Bear in mind that I am just winging it right now. So, okay, and then we can paint those with this paint that we already sold, but it's fine. Alright, let's get all the sides of that. Okay, and then we'll get this one. There we go. That feels good. I kind of want to keep this in case we need it again. And then an amplifier. Where did they put the amplifier? Just in the back corner. We'll put it in this corner. I feel like that's alright. What else do we have to do in here? Just sell this. And we use this as a guide, so it pretty much looks exactly like that. Oh, they did put the light switch there. Good. So yeah, looks pretty darn good down here. Okay, let's head on up. I do just want to paint this real quick. because I don't think it's going to tell us to do it, and it definitely needs to be done. So, gonna just do it. Okay, and right there. And we are using the same paint up here as well. That's cool. All right. All right. Not sure if I want to start on the interior in here yet until we get the outside a little more done. I guess we could work from the inside out. Why not? Let's try it. Let's go from the inside out and see how that does for us. So, gonna do this. Paint all of this wall. Okie doke. And then this wall as well. We'll grab some more paint. And we'll paint all of this wall. Not sure why I left a big strip across the top. Not sure what I was thinking there. It felt like a good idea at the time, but it was not. Out of paint. Grab some more. Alright. Get all along there. Okay. And let's get the door frame. Get across here. And then down this side. Okay, that's looking good. Oof, and then we've got a lot of options here. Okay. This immediately feels overwhelming. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of options. That feels like a lot. What am I supposed to do there? What do I do? Do I just go for it? Do I try to do that? Do I do the outside first? I don't know. I don't know. Did we paint everything that needed painted out here? No, not at all. Okay, I guess we could paint out here. That feels doable. Let's roll with that. That I know how to do. Okay? I'm confident that I know how to paint. So, okay. Got that. There's a lot to paint out here, but that's okay. Gonna get across there. Make sure we get the wall all the way to the top. Okay. Keep going right there. Oh gosh, missed a square. Okay, that looks good. Are we supposed to paint under there? No, it doesn't really care. Okay. We're painting this. I can do that. Not a problem. Hello. Please let me make this turn. There we go. Alright, we'll get across here. We'll get up this side. Right in there. And down this side. Okay. Then we'll go up here. There we go. We'll grab some more paint because I feel like we're running low. Alright. And then we will paint this entire wall. Oh gosh. We painted way too high there. That's okay. We can fix it. Alright, we'll go around this. Alright, we'll bring the paint with us. Because I feel like we're going to be painting more over here. Looks that way, yes. Okie doke. So let's get all the way painted around here. Alright, that looks good. Oh, out of paint. Gosh, we were on such a roll there. Alright, let's get this wall. We're definitely going to have to purchase more paint for out here. Yeah, because that can is empty. Alright, and that's fine. We've got the money to do that, so not a problem. Oh gosh, missed a whole strip. There we go. Are we continuing the paint? We are. Alright, need to buy more paint. Okay, that's all the same surfaces it's staying inside, so... Or it looks like it. So maybe it's confused on where I am. When I'm inside and it says that I should do things. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to try. We're going to try to get the outside done. I think. And then we'll have a better understanding of what we're supposed to be using inside. In theory. I can't make any promises on that. Missed a whole little strip there. Wanted to go back for that. Okay, let's get this whole situation up here. Gosh, that's awkward to get. Okay, but I don't want to leave any weird spots. Alright, let's bring our paint over. Because we're definitely going to need more over here. Okay, let's go up and over. We'll get this little gap. We'll continue over. Get that little square done. Oof, gosh. There we go. And then this little square. Okay, and then let's continue on with our paint. What are we doing here? The whole wall, it looks like. Okay. Let's just run this all the way down then. And then we'll work our way back. And then we'll go up and over. And we'll get this little square. Oh, gosh. Alright. Just trying to get what I can see first. I don't want to be painting blindly through the scaffolding or anything. Alright. All the way up to there. And all the way over. Okay, gonna bring it back and up and over. Gonna run out of paint, which is a shame because we just have this little strip. Oh no, we made it. Okay, so that's all of the painting out here. Is this empty? It is. Let's just sell that. Okay, and what are we looking at for out here? So, alright, so it looks like there should be some green paneling, which is right here, and that's just going to go on that little thing. Okay, so just right here, all the way up. Does that continue across the roof? Let's grab some more of it and then go look at a roof picture. It does not. Okay. But it does go around the top of that. So let's run up here. Okie doke. And we'll get right along here. Funny enough, we already had some paint up here. Okay, is the painting all done up here? It seems to be. Okay. Nope, nope. Not what I'm trying to do. Trying to just sell it. Okay, let's look at our other roof picture. That looks like it should just be wood paneling. Okay. So, which one, though? Looks like a nice wide one. Maybe that? Maybe this? How does this look? That looks like for down here. That looks too small. That looks like it could be up there. Let's put that up there. So that's going to be this whole roof situation. Okay, let's run up with this. Oh gosh. Stairs are difficult sometimes. Alright, so just going to plop this right here. And yeah, we're going to put this all the way around. That feels like the correct thing. Oh gosh. We went and fell off. Okay. Let's bring it all the way across. Since we already fell, we might as well. Looks like it's going to go under here as well. I can't make any guarantees that that's what is supposed to happen, but that's what feels right. So, I also don't know why I got on the roof and then decided to do the underside, so yeah, please bear with me. Okay, gonna bring that all the way over and along here. Okay, and right there. Okay, then we can hop back on the roof and go ahead and get up there a little bit. Okay, right up here. Okay, here we are. Let's get right along there. Missed a square and a square. Right along here. Right along all of that. What is this supposed to be? I feel like that was supposed to be painted. It doesn't tell me to do anything with it. Let's Let's paint it. I feel like it was painted in the pictures down below, so we're going to paint it. Oh gosh, I just painted over the trim. I did. That's okay. Okay, so let's sell that. Let's grab this again. Gonna just do this right there. And then all along here. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. That seems like a nice roof situation. I'm gonna grab some more of that and hope we have enough to finish without having to buy more. And we do. Okay. And that's everything up here, it looks like. Alright, so what's the little arch supposed to be? Just plain wood. Not that one. I think it's going to be this one. Okay, and they do want us to buy a couple arches because we're going to put an arch under here. Okay. And we're going to put a little bumpy bit right there. Okay, and that looks nice. Then let's get this on there. Does that do that whole thing? It does. Alright, so that's going to be all of this. That is not the correct one. Is it this one? Yes, okay, it is in fact this one. Alright, that looks much nicer. Let's do there, and here, and up this. Over there. A little tricky to get. Let me reach you. There we go. Under there. Under here, the little arch thing. And then all the way down. Alright, and then we're going to do the same on this side. Okay, and then right there, right there. And then we somehow have to get the top. So let's just run up and get that. That's going to be so much easier from up top. So, not a problem. Here we go. What is it saying it wants me to do? It wants me to... We already did this. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Okay, let's see if we... What does it want up there? Because to me it just looks like it wants that brick, and that's what we did. And now it's like, no, you didn't do it. Okay. So... Oh, maybe it's this. Let's put this up here. That could look nice. Alright, it seems pleased with that. Let's do that up here then. That would make sense. Let's go all along there. That one little spot in the corner, all along here, all along there. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's hop down. What else are we looking at here? So, definitely need to get the underside of this. Which I feel like that is a fine choice. Okay. And then what? So, looks like the little stripey wood goes along the bottom. I kind of want to just check and see if there's a picture of the rest of this to see if it goes around the whole outside. It does look that way. Okay. So, let's get the little stripey wood. Okay, and it goes under the stairs as well. Looks that way. Alright, I feel like it's turned the wrong way, but that's what they said to use here, so that's what we're going to use here. Okay. Just gonna do all of that. We're also, oh gosh, I painted it, guys. Alright, let's do this. Get that fixed. It looks like they actually want this to be here as well. Which is totally fine by me. I really do like the look of that. And I kind of want to carry this over as well. Okay, then what did they want for the... Oh, they probably... Weren't there bricks? Am I just making that up? I thought that there were bricks. And maybe I am full of absolute nonsense. What do they want the stairs to be? Looks like the light wood. So, like this one and this one, and that's not correct. Okay. So, this one for here. Alright, and we'll carry that through here. Okay. And then this one for up here. I don't know. That feels like what they're asking me to do. So that is what we're going to do. Does the door close flush? It mostly does. Still going to go under it just a tiny bit. Okay. And then this is just going to go around the rest of the edge. Right? That feels like the right thing to do. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we're going to take this all the way along. Okay, all the way to here. Out of surface finish. Let's grab that again. Alright, going to go all along the bottom. Alright, and up. Okay, going to try to grab some more of that. And just going to bring that all along here. That feels like the right thing to do. I don't know if it is. But that's what we're going to roll with. Okay. I feel like that's supposed to be different. Okay. So then I guess this just goes along under there. Let's come back and grab some more. Thank goodness that box is finally empty. Because I didn't want to have to buy another box over here. Well, I did want to buy another box over here without having to move that box. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's grab some more of that. Oh my gosh, why can't I do this? Like, it's like an actual can't do it now. Alright, let's touch it up. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Let's move this up here so we can get this under here. Okay. And then I think this is just the smooth. We're just going to do the smooth on this. I feel like that's what they want. I can't make any promises on that. I just feel like that's what they want. Okay, so we are going to do the outside in this as well. Do we have to do the underside? No, thank goodness. Alright, so let's bring this along here. Okay. That's looking good, and we're going to do this whole situation up here with it. Okay, and down the stairs. Be real careful there. Don't want to have to paint again. Alright, that goes there. This ran out. Okay. This goes here. Alright, we need to get this side. We got this side. Okay. That is fine. Grab some more. We're out of it. Okay, which one is the completely smooth one? This one. Alright, get that going all along the rest of this deck, which actually looks very nice. I don't normally like woods without a pattern, but that actually looks pretty darn good. So let's just make sure we got behind all of these rocks. It's seeming to be a little bit picky about that. But it looks like we did, so I don't know what the one thing it thinks we didn't finish is. Let's just do a quick once around. And we'll look for it. Alright, let's head up and look up here. Oh gosh. I nearly fell off the ladder. Okay, not seeing anything up here. Everything up here looks pretty darn finished. And then along here, everything looks done. Maybe we should do like the back side of these. Oh gosh, I messed that up. It's okay, we can fix it. I know, I shouldn't have done it. Should have just left it like it was. Okay, right up there. Okay, so I am genuinely not seeing anywhere else to finish. Maybe like right there I see we missed a little spot. Nope, it didn't care about that. Maybe it's like under these. Maybe it is under that. Let's see. Is it under that? Nope. Okay. Well, let's put that back. Okay. Well, I don't see anything else to be finished. So, yeah, we're just going to call it done. Guess we can sell that easel since we already pulled that off of there. They want me to buy this, which I see they want in here, which would actually look very nice. So, I'm all right with that. Wait, where is it supposed to go? Oh, no, not there. Okay. Over here. I see now. And now it won't let me place it there. Okay. Alright, let's buy it again. That was my bad. Alright, let's get it turned and placed and raised up. Okay, just gonna poke it through just a little bit, and then we'll buy the second one, put it right there, and do the same thing. Okay, and that does look nice. I like that. Sorry, I'm still looking for the surface we did not finish. Okay, so we want house numbers, which I didn't even know was a thing. Okay, doormat. Definitely gonna go right here. Love that. Where are the house numbers? It says it wants house numbers. Are they like over? Oh my gosh, they are. Okay, love that. We're just gonna put these up here best we can. Probably should have started with the 8. But I didn't. And that's okay. That is A-okay. Is that where we put the 0? That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, it looks right. Okay. And then we'll try to squeeze the 8 up there. Goes right in line. 0, 2, 8. That looks pretty good to me. They have a little bit closer together, but other than that, I think they're looking pretty good. Can I do this? Hello. Alright, let's put them a little bit closer, I guess. Is that too close? We'll put them as close as we can. No, that looks good. That looks like what they did. Okay. We do have 50 other things to buy out here, and I'm not ready to do that yet, personally. So we are going to head back inside. Alright, now what? Okay, we're going to sell everything and start over. This is too many things. That is just too many things. Actually, you know what? We're going to start in here. This feels like a safe place to start. It is small. It seems achievable. We're starting in here. Okay. Oh, the picture for this is out. Oh, no, is outside. I kind of want to grab that. Because I do want to do it correctly. In quotations. There's not really a wrong way to do this, but I do want to do it correctly. Okay. So, this wood paneling goes on the floor. Love that. Actually quite okay with that. Okay. And then this goes on here. And that feels right. A little tricky to get it there. That's okay. We're still getting it. And then this goes all the way around. Oh my gosh, I just did that. I saw it happening and I couldn't do anything to stop it. Okay, gotta get this wall. Okie doke. What have we missed on the surface finishes? Oh, a little patch of the floor. That's fine. Then we're gonna paint the wall. Okay. Gonna get all of that. Gonna get this right up here and across. Get that. Bring this right across. Okay, that looks good. What is that supposed to be? A window. Okay. I thought I was supposed to surface finish it, and I was like, well, they didn't say to put anything there. But no, a window would make sense. Alright, let's go right across there. Okay, now we can sell those. We can put in the window. Perfect, I love that. They had the toilet right there. Can't see the sink when I'm not in the room. Sink goes right here. Okay. And then everything else looks pretty standard. So soap dispenser, we'll just put that right there. Ceiling lamp on the ceiling. Light switch by the door. Toilet brush, we'll just tuck that in here. Toilet paper. Alright, that's perfect. We'll put the trash bin just under the sink. I feel like that's a good spot. And then one of these little rugs that I never know how to feel about in real life. Okay, the bathroom looks great, and we did it exactly like they wanted. I don't think we messed up anything there, so we can sell that. And then we just have this whole large space that I don't know what to do with. Okay. Okay, gonna have to think about it. Because I know there's... Okay, I know where these go. These go here. 1, 2, and... Can I put it in the wall? You never can, and I always hope. Okay, so we need to find the inside pictures to know what the heck we're doing here. Are they in here? We have a lot of random stuff in here that I don't know what to do with. So there's also that. Okay. So they do give us inside pictures. Alright, guys. Honestly, that feels like a lot right now. And we've been going for 47 minutes. So I think that's where we're going to call it for today. But I do think it's coming along pretty darn well. Let me know what you think. I'm extremely happy with how this is going. So please, please, please let me know what you think. Let me know. Yeah, just let me know what you think. How am I doing? How do you think this house is coming along? Because I am really happy with it right now. But that is actually going to be it for today, guys. But I do hope you have a really good rest of your day. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I would not be making these videos if it wasn't for you guys watching them. So yeah, just thank you. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!